Hi guys! It's been a couple of months since we last spoke and I had a really nice time interacting with all of you the last time. And my movie Mersal is up for release during Diwali. And first and foremost, I would like to wish all of you a very happy Diwali. आप सबको दीपावली की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं, अंदर की दीपावली शुभाकांक्षलु, and last दीपावली एल्लारुक्कुम दीपावली नलवार्तुक्कल. So let's get ready. Can I have the questions, please?
Mersal, something about Mersal now that it's releasing.
Yes, Mersal is releasing in 3 days and I'm really excited about it. We had a fabulous time shooting for the film. It's a great story and I had a great time collaborating with the entire team. My character is from the medical field and it's a socially responsible film. It's a film with a message and at the same time obviously extremely entertaining. And it was wonderful working with Vijay again for the third time. So I had a great time in totality.
Your first time in an A.R. Rahman music. So how does it feel being a part of an A.R. Rahman music?
Well, yes, this is the first time in all these films and my entire career span so far that A.R. Rahman sir has provided the music for my film, and I'm a huge fan. So I'm really excited. And when I met him, I totally had a fan moment.
The amount of anticipation Mersal is carrying is unbelievable. So what goes in the mind of a person who's associated with such a massive project?
That's a very interesting question actually. Yes, Mersal does have a lot of anticipation, but I focus mostly on my work. I don't really associate with the anticipation or the expectations of a particular project. And I focus on what I'm supposed to do, and also the promotion that goes along with it is a part and parcel of my job. And other than that, I'm as excited as you are. I can't wait to watch it.
How was your experience working with Atli, director?
Working with director Atli was a fabulous experience. I think he is a huge house of talent. He's also a live wire, bundle of energy. And he's a really nice, extremely genuine, extremely grounded, very... Sorry guys, there was a power cut. I am actually chatting with you guys right now from the location that I am currently shooting at for MLA. And I'm in this town called Nirmal, which is in Telangana. And the electricity keeps going over here, so you're gonna have to bear with me. So the next question.
So, Mersal and Vivegam, how was your Tamil journey this year? What are your thoughts on what you've done?
My Tamil journey has been fantastic and I'm extremely grateful and extremely humbled by all the love and constant encouragement that I've been getting from my Tamil audience. And thank you so much for appreciating Vivegam, for making Nan Idol a big hit and for accepting it. So it's been a great journey ever since I started my career. And thank you so much to you guys. And all the love right back.
And the experience of working with Vijay?
Working with Vijay again for the third time was wonderful. He's an extremely talented professional and he's just so passionate about his craft. He also takes the bar higher and he's always raising the bar for everyone around him, which is amazing and it's extremely challenging. And it's just a lot of fun to work with him time and again.
So your first movie was with Kajal, and about 15 movies later you're working with him again. What has changed? What has remained the same?
Yes, so I started my career with Kalyanam and in Lakshmi Kalyanam, and I'm working with him again now after 50 films. And I think he's just the same, I'm just the same. Maybe we've just grown up, that's about it. We've become a lot more mature, we know how to handle situations. And of course, we have the experience behind us over so many years and over so many films, which makes a huge difference in any career. And that's about it. The camaraderie and the humility is still the same.
A little bit about your upcoming projects.
So currently I'm shooting for MLA and I'm going to start shooting for Paris, which is a remake of Queen very soon. and I'm really excited about that role as well. And I'm looking forward to all the releases. And I'm doing one secret project, which I can't really disclose too much about, but you guys are going to find out very soon when it releases.
Yes, coming to Queen's remake, Paris, Paris, how do you think it's going to shape up the Tamil nativity considering we've all seen Queen?
Yes, so Paris Paris is a Tamil version of Queen, and we are doing 4 different versions in 4 different languages. And the reason why we are doing this is because we feel it's a story which is pan-India and pan-universe actually. It's a story which a girl in any part of the world will be able to relate to, and it's a story that needs to be told. So we want to specify it in every language and obviously adapt it to the culture and to the nativity and to the sensibilities of each language. And my director, Mr. Ramesh Arvind, has worked fabulously on the script, and I'm really excited about joining this. And yes, it will do full justice to Tamil sensibilities, considering we've kept a lot of the culture in mind.
A lot of love coming in from Nepal, Singapore, Pakistan, Switzerland.
How sweet, and a lot of love right back to Nepal, Switzerland, Pakistan, and Singapore.
Someone who wants to know if you want to get a short haircut done sometime.
So, when I was a kid, I used to have a boy cut, and I was a total tomboy. And my mum actually did not allow me to grow my hair till I was in the 10th grade. And I think she was just lazy. Maybe she didn't want to take care of my hair. Although I think I could have done it myself. But anyway, I've had a boy cut for so long that now I don't want it. I just love my long hair.
Are you content with your profession? Are you happy with your work?
Yes, I'm extremely content and extremely happy with my work. But having said that, I still believe that there's so much more to achieve. And I am quite a greedy actor. And I'd like to do good, substantial, meaningful, creatively satisfying work.
Okay, so before you entered the film industry, were you tricked into believing something you actually entered and experienced the whole thing?
Never really tricked into anything or any such thing. And I've been blessed with the support and encouragement of my family as well as my friends. So I have had it good.
Is there any temptation that you have to resist as a star?
Temptation that I have to resist as an actor?
As an actor, as a star?
Yeah. Sugar. Addiction. It's very hard.
What have you always wanted? Did you ever get it? Did you get what you always wanted?
I've got a lot more than I've wanted and I've imagined. And trust me, I'm ever so grateful. And the most overwhelming thing for me is genuinely the love of so many people. And I can't thank you guys enough for that.
What character have you, which character that you played according to you would have been a boring personality in real life? Can you think of any character?
Very interesting question. So which character have I played on screen,
Yes.
on reel, which would be really boring, really? So, Brindavana. I find her really boring. I know you guys loved her, and I'm really happy about that, but personally, she's not my type of girl.
What is the weirdest thing a fan has ever said or done for you? Can you, weirdest or amazing?
Weirdest thing a fan has ever done for me. Okay, so this is not yeah, well, it is really weird, and it's really scary, and I love you guys, but please don't do such kind of stuff. Honestly, I request you guys not to do such kind of stuff because it's really scary. I've got letters in blood. Frightening. Not appreciated. And not flattering. Really scary. But the other things are amazing. I love all your love.
Any from the last time that you spoke, that you interacted, any new memorable moments that have happened? Anything that memorable from Nirmal, from your shoots?
So I love the people of Nirmal and I'm really happy to be shooting here. I think the vibe, the energy of this place is amazing. Of course, I'm a little homesick, especially now around Diwali. I can't wait to go back. But it's great to shoot here and I'm having a really nice time with the team.
You've worked with so many directors from various industries. What is the one thing that you find common in all of them?
The one thing I find common in all the directors I've worked with across various industries is their passion, which is almost like an obsession. And I don't think they would have gotten so far or been so successful had they not had that little streak of madness and that little streak of obsession. It's almost bordering on obsession, which is very important for my field.
Beauty tips. A lot of girls are asking for beauty tips.
Well, drink a lot of water, keep yourself well hydrated, use a sunscreen, and sleep well, eat well, good, nourishing, healthy food, eat a lot of fruits, eat a lot of vegetables, and just be a happy, positive person. That's the most important. I also meditate.
What are your plans for Diwali?
My plans for Diwali. So I'm going to be shooting right till Diwali, and then I'm going to rush back home just in time to make it for my Lakshmi Puja. And then I'm going to spend time with family, with friends, and then maybe in the evening go out with my friends and play cards.
Would you go on a date with a fan?
Would I go on a date with a fan? Of course I'd go on a date with a fan. Obviously the choice of place and time would be mine, and the choice of fan would be mine, and the duration of the date would be my choice again. But yes, of course I would.
Your experience on whole as to how it was working with Mersal, with the entire team.
The entire team of Mersal, so the team was really young, and we shot extensively in Poland, Macedonia, in Chennai, but majority of my portion was shot in Europe. And my team was a lot of fun. We've had some amazing times. We hung out a lot after work, tried different cuisines, went out. This is the first time during my film shoot when I had a day off in Macedonia. I went kayaking, and that's the new thing that I picked up this year.
What is the best and the worst purchases you've made lately?
Best and the worst purchases I've made lately. The best would be a pair of United Nude sandals. It's my new favorite brand. And the worst, I don't buy anything that I dislike actually. Can't really think of anything. Or maybe some clothes that I bought online which didn't fit me. Sizes were off.
Would
Nothing
you
besides
do a
that.
horror movie?
Would I do a horror movie? The script would have to be really exciting and really interesting for me to want to do it, because I usually get scared of horror films myself. So I don't want to do a movie when I'm petrified myself.
Okay, apart from the heroes, your most common co-star has been Samantha. What do you think of your combination with her in the movie?
Yeah, so she has been a recurrent co-star. And first of all, I'd like to wish her a huge congratulations and a very, very happy married life. I think we share really good on-screen camaraderie, and that's why people like us together. So yeah, it's a pleasure working with her.
What are your thoughts about eco-friendly Diwali and noiseless Diwali?
I think that's really the way to go. Eco-friendly and noiseless Diwali is truly the way to go. And I strongly support not bursting any crackers this year. Let's save our environment and let's make this planet a better, happier place for our future generations. And also we'll be saving a lot of animals from all the trouble of the noise. And then there's air pollution. So there are so many disadvantages of bursting crackers for that little 2 minutes of joy. So let's avoid it and instead focus on diyas in our house, or focus on the joy and the love of the festival instead of trying to burst crackers.
Which day has been the worst day in your life? Or has there been any worst moments?
The worst day of my life. Well, I can't really remember any. Thankfully, touch wood, my days are pretty happy and content, and I ensure that my days go really well. But and I haven't had a worst day as such. Of course, there are times when I'm irritated or I'm upset about something, or I'm even really angry. But Those are just fleeting moments. They're just very temporary and they pass by.
What does happiness mean to you?
Who's asked me this amazingly spiritual question?
This guy is, this guy called Ram Mohan.
Hi Ram Mohan. So what does happiness mean to me? Happiness is a state of being for me. It's a state of existence. And it's not one particular time where I feel happy or where I feel sad, but it's a constant feeling that I live through. And I think, and that's a conscious effort. I try my level best to feel that way all the time and make it a part of my existence more than a choice of an emotion for the moment. I hope that answers your question.
What are your thoughts on motherhood, considering your sister's due?
Yes, my sister's due in December, and my thoughts on motherhood are, I believe it's one of the purest emotion and the purest relationship anyone can ever go through. And I'm so excited for my sister, you can't even imagine. I am so excited to become a Masi, and I can't wait to take care of my little niece or nephew. I think it's unconditional love, and that's what I'm so excited about. It's a great feeling. And I can feel, if I feel so strongly about my sister's baby, I can't wait to have my own.
2017 has been a great year for you. Started with Kajal 150 to Medicine now. Can you compile your thoughts, put them together? How would you describe all of it?
So yes, 2017 has been a fabulous year so far, and right from Kaidi 150's release to Vivekam, Nene Raju Nene Mantri, and now Mersal, I'm really grateful once again for all the love for my films having done so well, for all the appreciation that I've received. And it just adds a sense of responsibility upon my shoulders where I feel like I need to do better than my previous film. And, just give my audience something new consistently. So I work really hard towards it, and I hope that Lady Luck keeps shining.
How do you stay positive and work so hard? So any motivation that you have?
How do I stay positive? Well, like I said, it's a state of being. I guess we should all be very conscious about this and work towards this with every breath we take. There's nothing more important than self-satisfaction, self-love, and self-happiness. And no outsider can provide you with that kind of happiness or positivity. You got to do it for yourself each and every moment.
A lot of people are asking for your wedding plans.
My wedding plans, well, so when I decide on who I want to marry and when is still debatable, who, most importantly, I will be the first one to tell you guys, I promise that.
Mitrabinda and Radha are two iconic female characters that you've played.
Mm-hmm.
How does it feel being recognized for your characters and being noted for your characters?
Yes, that's right. Mitrabinda and Radha are two extremely iconic characters, and it's the best feeling ever for your characters to outlive you, and it's the best feeling ever for being remembered by your characters and for being remembered by the roles that you've portrayed on screen. And I'm extremely happy that these two characters they resonate so well with people, and people genuinely think about them when they think of Telugu cinema. I think I'm blessed. I couldn't be happier about it.
What, according to you, are your strengths and weaknesses for the profession that you're working?
My strengths and weaknesses for the profession I work in. Strength would definitely be the ability to grasp things really quickly, the ability to adapt extremely quickly, and detachment and not very high expectations. All strengths, trust me, they work wonders. And weaknesses would be impatience, the need to constantly do something, which is almost like an addiction, and I work for almost 18 hours a day, which is extremely tiring. I barely take any time off, so that's not a very good thing.
Lot of compliments coming in from people for the way you're looking right now.
How sweet, thank you. Thank you so much.
Plans for Bollywood is another common question.
Well, there's nothing really to plan about Bollywood. It's a natural extension. I've done 3 films already. And the minute I get a role which I really like and I'd like to associate with, I'm happy to do it. For me, it's more about the roles than the languages. And when I'm offered roles in all the 3 languages, touch wood, I'm at a position of choice where I can choose the best from whatever's offered to me. And hence my choices for all the films that I've done so far.
People also want to know, would you continue to act after your marriage?
Um,
Wherever it happens.
Well, that's quite a distant thought. I haven't really thought too much about this, but I'll definitely be working. What I'll be doing, I'm not too sure. I haven't decided yet.
How special is Mersal for you at this point? How important and how special?
Of course it's special, of course it's important. I've worked hard for the film. Every film of mine is extremely important to me. And my movies are like my babies. So when I put in so much effort, I really want them to grow up to be well, to be successful. So that's exactly how I feel about Mersal. I want Mersal to release to obviously a lot of success. And I really hope and wish that happens.
Okay. How can certain someone get your special attention? What does it take to get Kajal Agarwal's attention?
Who's asked me this question?
Vicky.
Hi Vicky, you've just got my attention. Well, so how can someone get my attention? You've got to be charming, you've got to be witty, and you've got to strike a really good conversation and get me so engrossed in the conversation that I want to talk to you a lot more.
Which role that you've done is your favorite or you had the most fun doing?
My favorite role and the most fun I've had. My favorite role would be, so from 2017, I'm just going to talk about the films this year. My favorite role has been Vivekam as well as Nene Raju Nene Mantri, Yalini as well as Radha. Both are my favorite. I've worked very hard for them. But the most fun I've had is with Chiranjeevi sir for Kelly 150.
You know that you love pizza. Have you ever tried making it yourself?
I love pizza. I really, really love pizza. I feel like eating one right now. I feel like eating it all the time. I can eat pizza for breakfast, lunch, dinner, evening snack, every day. I'm obsessed with pizza. Anyway, having said that, yes, of course, I've made it several times, right from the dough to the whole baking process, everything. The toppings, the sauce, everything.
So you call it your comfort food, if that's what people are asking. Pizza is your comfort food.
Pizza is my favorite food. Comfort food would still be rajma chawal that my mom makes. And paneer. I'm Punjabi. I love paneer.
What's the secret of your flawless confidence and flawless beauty?
Well, the secret for confidence. I'm so tempted to say I was born with it, but let me be a little bit humble right now. Constant growth and development and working on myself. And I'm the sort of person who loves to learn. And I also believe that not knowing something is a good thing, and it just gives you scope to improvise.
What is the most interesting thing that you've read about yourself in the recent times?
Most interesting thing I've read about myself. I don't read about myself, usually. I'm too busy reading books.
As a star, you're subjected to a lot of stress and pressure at work. How do you balance things and how do you keep yourself stable in your head?
So yes, stress and instability comes with, it's a part and parcel of my job, but like I said, I consider myself blessed because I have very grounded, real people in my life, my family, my friends, everyone, and they're truly the grounding factor for me. They're almost like my sanity, and I turn to them for whenever I'm stressed. And of course, I work through stress as well. I work out, I meditate, I do a lot of yoga, and I try not to focus on the fictitious part of stress and just focus on facts.
Abhishek is asking, how did your family encourage you to get into films and what role do they play?
My family plays a huge role in my career, and I believe I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my mom and dad and my sister. And they've sacrificed a lot of things along with me. I haven't attended best friends' weddings, I haven't attended a lot of family events. My sister's wedding, I went last minute like a guest. So there have been a lot of times when I've just never been around. And my family, as well as my friends, get that understand the fact that it's okay. And although they miss me, they are very supportive and they don't really make me feel bad about it. So that's one extremely important point. And my parents have worked as hard on this as I have. They've traveled with me. They take care of everything that I possibly could need. And I just believe that I'm really lucky to have parents and a family like this.
What do you do when you're leisure? What is your hobby, or how do you just kill time when you're not doing anything, when you're not working? Especially?
So when I'm not working, I have a lot of hobbies actually. I love reading, I love watching movies, off late a lot of TV shows. We're blessed with technology, thank God for that, especially when you're far away from home. And I like to cook, I like to work out, and I enjoy my own company, so I don't really have a problem with that. But when I have extended durations of a break, I like to travel. I love holidaying and exploring new things, exploring new places, new experiences. And I'm also quite an adventure junkie, so I like trying something new all the time, something adventurous.
Can you tell us a little bit about your role in medicine?
In Medicine, I play a person who works in the medical field, and she's very effervescent, she's full of life, and she falls in love with a magician.
Okay, what is that one most crucial thing that you're missing because you've become an actor? Vijay Kumar is asking this question.
Hi Vijay Kumar. One crucial thing that I'm missing because I'm an actor. Nothing really. I mean, my life is amazing, I love it. And yes, I don't get time to myself, maybe that would be it. And I don't get time with people who I'd really like to spend time with. But other than that, I try to make up whenever I can, and that's the only choice I have. But other than that, nothing. Everything is very normal and everything is very doable and everything is very manageable. So for people who, cry, create this whole hue and cry about, privacy and all of that, it's not that bad. Honestly, it's fine.
Do you have any message for all the youngsters, for the youth?
Message for the youngsters and the youth.
Pal is asking this question.
Who's asking?
Pallab Pal.
Hi Palab. So to answer your question, message for youngsters. Believe in your dreams. You're the only one who can chase your dreams and make your dreams come true. And reality exists because you dare to dream. So just chase your dreams, and we have just one life, so do whatever it takes. But also, we all need to understand how important responsibility is. So we shouldn't shed that away, and in fact embrace responsibility with a lot of courage and integrity. That's extremely important.
You've worked with most of the top heroes in the Telugu and Tamil industry. Is there anyone who's still a part of the checklist? Or anyone you're looking forward to working with?
Well, I have been fortunate enough to have worked with almost everybody in the Tamil as well as Telugu industry. I'd like to work with, of course, I'd like to work with people who I haven't yet teamed up with. And with those who I have, I'd like to work with them again and again.
Are you a sports and adventure kind of a person? Do you like adventure sports?
I love adventure sports, not regular sports because I've never really been that sporty. But adventure, yes. I think the adrenaline is amazing.
Is there any adventure sport that you might want to do, like bungee jumping or?
So I've done a lot of stuff. Like I've deep sea dived, I've skydived, I went kayaking recently. So I've actually tried out a lot, besides this as well. But I haven't yet done bungee jumping, and yes, I would like to bungee jump, but I'm a little scared of that. But I'm going to do it nonetheless.
What is one of the biggest responsibility that you carry as an actor?
The biggest responsibility I carry as an actor would be influencing people the right way, especially people who follow me, and especially people who have such tremendous faith and love for me, and trying to influence their life or maybe touch them in a certain way where they can live the best way possible and truly give back to society or in whatever way possible.
Is there any song of A.R. Rahman that you would have loved to be featured in?
Of course, there are so many songs of A.R. Rahman that I would love to be featured in. The whole Dil Se album, I wish he had shot that with me. I wish I was a part of it. Then the whole album of Bombay. And I truly believe that Mani Ratnam sir and A.R. Rahman sir are the perfect combination, match made in heaven. And yeah, well, that's on my wish list. I hope I get to work with the duo, the combination very soon.
Is there a song of A.R. Rahman that could be a perfect theme song for your life?
Theme song for my life?
Or any song for that matter? Can you think of it?
What's that song of Kajal? Do you remember?
Avara Bhavre?
Yes. Avara Bhavre. That's my theme song for life. I love that song and I love the lyrics of that song and I love everything about that song. I love Kajol in that song, and I believe that the happiness that the song has is truly my theme song.
How is your relationship with your core team? How is your association with your core team, the people who like look after you, do things for you? Do you want to say
My core team is extremely important to me, and Vishal, my makeup artist, Ashwini, my hairdresser, Santosh, my assistant, Nitishri, Archa, my stylists, Vactart Media, my digital team. These are the people who I can't really live without, and I really believe that I'm here because of them. And more than just being team, they are family, and I love them to bits.
How does it
Okay, anyway, it was lovely chatting with you guys, and I'm gonna run now for shoot, but I'm gonna catch up with you very soon. Thank you so much, and lots of love to you. And once again, wishing all of you a very happy Diwali. Diwali Shubhakangshalu. Ellarkum Deepavali Nalvartukan, and aap sabko Diwali ki hardik shubhkamnaएं. See you soon.